Some flags are so controversial, showing them can get you arrested. Others have sparked protests, riots, even international conflict. And one of them is so sensitive, I can't even show it here without risking my channel being shut down. We start off with the Confederate flag, which is one of the most recognisable controversial flags. This flag was used by the 11 southern states that seceded from the US in 1960 to protect and preserve the institution of slavery. Its design features a red background with a blue X crossed with white stars. To some, it's heritage, to others, it's slavery, oppression, and racism. Because of its history, many US states have removed it from public buildings, and some schools have banned it. At rallies, it still sparks protests. It's a flag that divides communities, and even seeing it can provoke strong emotional reactions. And that tension doesn't stop there. In Belarus, the older white flag is banned by the government. It's a simple tricolour, but for opposition movements, it's become a symbol of resistance and freedom. If you display it publicly, you could be detained. That's because the current government considers it a challenge to authority. This isn't just about a piece of cloth, it's about what the flag represents politically and how a simple design can spark fear in those in power. And in some cases, a flag goes even further. The ISIS flag is black with white Arabic script, featuring the Shahada and the white circle symbol. It's banned across much of the world, including in Europe and the US, because it's associated with terrorism. Even possessing it can be considered a crime in some countries. The controversy isn't the visual design, it's the ideology behind it. Later, you'll see another flag whose controversy is entirely historical, but still dangerous. But what if the controversy isn't about the flag, but the country itself? The Kosovo flag is blue with a golden map of Kosovo in the centre and 6 white stars above it. The issue here isn't violent history, it's recognition. Some countries see Kosovo as independent, others see it as part of Serbia. As of 2026, over 100 UN member states recognise the Kosovo flag, but major powers like Spain, China and Russia still refuse. That's why it's often banned at international sporting events. That makes the flag illegal or prohibited in certain areas, and flying it can spark international disputes. It's a reminder that even a peaceful looking flag can be politically explosive. The Ulster banner is white with a red cross and a 6-pointed star in the centre topped with a crown. Although it hasn't been official since the 1970s, it still appears at events, particularly sporting events. Some communities embrace it, others reject it. Its display can reignite debates about identity in Northern Ireland. The flag isn't banned outright, but its meaning is extremely sensitive depending on location and context. But controversy isn't always about the past. In 2025, the UK saw a massive surge in tension over its own national symbols. During a movement known as Operation Raise the Colours, thousands of St George's Cross and Union Jack flags were cable tied to lampposts and painted onto roundabouts across England. For those behind it, it was a display of unapologetic patriotism. But for others, the timing was the problem. The flags became a centrepiece for intense anti-immigration protests, leading many to view the sudden flood of symbols as a tactic of intimidation rather than pride. In some cities, councils spent thousands of pounds removing the unauthorised displays, sparking a national debate. Is a national flag still a symbol of unity if it's being used to mark out territory? It's a stark reminder that even a mainstream flag can become a political weapon overnight. Japan's rising sun flag is white with a red sun and 16 red rays extending outward. It's still used by the Japanese military, but in South Korea and China, it's seen as a symbol of imperial aggression due to World War II history. Displaying it can trigger protests, and in some countries, it's considered highly offensive. In a 2021 survey, approximately 80% of South Koreans expressed a negative view of the flag, associating it with Japanese war crimes. However, in a recent poll, favourability toward Japan in South Korea hit a record high of 4.52 out of 10, the highest in 60 years of diplomatic relations. However, the flag itself remains the red line. Context matters more than legality here, and the design alone can evoke anger decades later. The historical Benin Empire flag is graphic, depicting a warrior getting his head cut off. While it's ancient, seeing it today can surprise people. It was designed to intimidate enemies and assert power. While not banned officially, it's an example of how flag imagery can shock, provoke or inspire fear, even centuries later. And the controversy only escalates from here. The Apartheid South Africa flag had horizontal bands of orange, white and blue with miniature flags in the centre. After Apartheid ended, this flag was removed from all official use. It's now a symbol of a system that oppressed millions. Seeing it can still provoke outrage and debate. The flag's design tells a story of segregation and power, and the emotions it evokes makes it deeply controversial historically. But there's one flag that goes further than all of these. One that's banned, restricted, or heavily controlled across much of the world. A flag so controversial, I'm not even going to show it properly here. The Nazi flag is red with a white circle and a black swastika in the centre. This flag is illegal to display in Germany and several other countries. Its association with genocide and World War II makes it one of the most extreme examples of a flag that will land a person in trouble. Displaying the swastika in Germany can result in up to 3 years of imprisonment or a heavy fine under strict anti-extremism laws. I won't show it fully here, but the design alone represents ideology, oppression, and one of the darkest chapters in human history. This is the culmination of controversy in our list, where the symbol itself is a boundary you cannot cross safely. Flags aren't just designs, they carry history, identity, and consequences. Some are banned, some provoke protests, and some can even land you in legal trouble. If you found this video eye-opening, make sure to subscribe for more stories uncovering the world's most surprising symbols. Thanks for watching Mapped Out.